Look, I know how it is when we want to be someone that doesn't drink alcohol. We want that pill, right? We want somebody to come with a super cape, come down, give us a pill. Today we're a drinker, tomorrow we're not a drinker. And we all know it's not that easy, right? But here are 11 of the quickest ways I have found to become someone that doesn't drink alcohol through my own personal experience and working with countless of people who I've helped guide from drinker to non-drinker, all right? Number 1, make your house an alcohol-free zone. Honestly, it gives off such a positive statement of intent when you say, there is no alcohol coming into this house. It's like Gandalf on that bridge in the Mines of Moria. These shall not pass. Now, I know it's not easy. You live with somebody likely who also drinks alcohol, but I'm sure you can find a win-win situation. So number 1, remove alcohol from your house. You wouldn't believe how many people try to stop drinking and they have a house full of the stuff. And as soon as they're triggered, they go drink it. Number 2, read quit literature. Quit literature. Read books, basically. All right. So we have our own Strive method. Control alcohol for 30 days before it controls you for 30 years. You can read something like This Naked Mind by Annie Grace, or you could read The Easy Way to Control Alcohol by Alan Carr. Books are a fantastic, cheap, efficient, and very quick ways to become someone who doesn't drink alcohol. So read books. Number 3, start small. Don't go gung-ho into it. Take something like Dry January or Sober October and go for a 30-day challenge and let the momentum take you where you feel in your body you're destined to go, because timing is the most incredibly important thing. You do not want to try to be someone who doesn't drink alcohol when you're not ready. Let your body guide you. So start small, do a 30-day challenge and see how your body feels about it. Number 4, develop a trigger toolkit. Look, the reason that we drink alcohol is that we've been programmed to drink alcohol from birth, thanks to this invisible, violent, and dominant belief system I call alcoholism. And the way that it works is it creates algorithms in your mind, right? And these algorithms, they act very, very subconsciously. So you're triggered by something. You go into a bar and you're triggered. And all of a sudden you want to drink alcohol. Your algorithm will say, you're in a bar, you're triggered, drink alcohol. And the space between you being triggered and you actually drinking alcohol, in that space, what you do in that space is absolutely pivotal if you want to say no. All right. You've got to fill that space with a trigger toolkit. Now, I often say to people in Strive, choose 6 different things that you promise that you will do before you drink alcohol. 3 of them have to be up-regulators. They need to be things you'll do that'll up-regulate your system, right? What I mean by that is sometimes when we're triggered, we can feel depressed, we can feel sad, we can feel lonely, we can feel lethargic, nihilistic. So we need something to bring us up, okay? They're the up-regulators. And then you also need 3 down-regulators, because maybe you are too manic or you're hyper-aroused or you're angry or you're frustrated. Then you might need to meditate or be mindful or just dip your toes in some water or something, but you need down regulators, all right? So you need a trigger toolkit. Number 5, get yourself a community. There's nothing more affirming and gives you a sense of warmth and being seen and witnessed than having a community. When you start to be someone that doesn't drink alcohol, it's really important that you feel comfortable talking to people about this. Otherwise, you're just going to have a big, huge mind fuck, right? And you are likely to then drink alcohol again. So find yourself a community. We have a beautiful one here, the Strive family. Alcoholics Anonymous is another community. Another great community is The Tempest by Holly Whitaker. There are loads out there, but find yourself a community. Number 6, the Socratic Method. The reason that you are hooked drinking alcohol and it's so difficult to give it up is because you believe it provides you with insane value. It tastes nice. It improves my social experiences. It numbs my pain. It quietens the voices in my head, and on and on and on. The Socratic Method is challenging those beliefs and flipping them around. Imagine that you are arguing against yourself and giving reasons why all those beliefs are bullshit, right? So use the Socratic Method and say to yourself, no, alcohol doesn't taste nice. That's not the reason I'm drinking it. Celery juice tastes nicer than alcohol, for example, right? Number 7, Get angry against a common enemy. In this case, the common enemy, if you are an adopter of the Strive philosophy, is what we call alcoholism, this invisible, violent, and dominant belief system. This system that exists that means that even though alcohol kills 3.3 million people a year, they sell it down the street, right? This is a system. We need to get very angry about it. Angry about the fact that our children are likely going to drink because of this system. Get angry that 3.3 million people died because of this system. Anger is an incredible emotion. It's a beautiful, powerful emotion. And imagine if you could channel that anger into making yourself somebody that doesn't drink alcohol. Super powerful. Number 8. Hire a coach. Hire somebody who has been where you want to be, right? So me, for example, I am a coach. I'm a master coach trained by the Elementum Coaching Institute. You could hire me because I know how to be someone that doesn't drink alcohol, and I also know how to live consciously. I also have a network of coaches who work with me at Strive who know how to live consciously and are experts in various different areas of your life, financially, sexually, relationships, parenting. Always have yourself a coach. It is the quickest way that you will get to success. Number 9. Is that 9? Yeah. Self-love. The reason that we turn to alcohol and abuse our bodies because we don't love ourselves enough not to, okay? Self-love is missing from our lives. That is why we're using alcohol as a compensatory strategy. So every day, make it small, but start to create a small self-love exercise. Look after yourself, care for yourself, love yourself, all right? Number 10, do not focus on the alcohol. I know it sounds a little paradoxical, but don't focus on alcohol. Take a course in Buddhism. Go and run a marathon. Take a painting course, right? Do something that ultimately designs alcohol out of your life. If you're gonna be the best Buddhist, for example, drinking alcohol is not gonna fit in your life. If you want to be a marathon runner or an ultra fitness dude, drinking alcohol doesn't fit into that paradigm. If you want to be the world's greatest parent, drinking alcohol doesn't fit into that paradigm. So instead of focusing on the alcohol, focus on what you want in life. What do you want to become? How do you want to think? How do you want to feel? How do you want to be spiritually? Go for that. And number 11, this is from Charles Duhigg and the great book, The Habit Loop. Change the habit loop. So the habit loop is we become triggered about something. Something happens and we get triggered. Then there is a routine we go through. In our case, we drink alcohol once we're triggered. That's the routine. And then we get a reward. We feel socially acceptable. We feel silence in our head. We feel super calm. We feel courageous, right? Whatever it is. So there is a trigger, there is a routine, and there is a reward, okay? Now, we can work at removing our triggers. We could do that if we want to, but we do want those rewards. We want all those wonderful feelings. So we need to focus on changing the routines, or more accurately, in the world of being someone that doesn't drink alcohol, the rituals. Drinking alcohol is a highly ritualized practice. So what we got to do is when we get triggered, we got to change the ritual of drinking alcohol to a more healthier ritual, which will eventually change the algorithms we have in our mind. Remember, we were talking about those earlier on. It will change the algorithms in our mind. And before you know it, you're someone that doesn't drink alcohol. You're still getting triggered by your nagging wife or your nagging husband, but you're not drinking and you're still falling in love with them after you've had a fight. Okay? So there you are. There are my 11 quick ways to stop drinking alcohol. Now, what are your quick ways? Do any of those resonate with you? Speak below and let me know. And do you have any that I've missed? Let me know as well. Also, check below. There are some links that you want to get into that will help you to be someone that doesn't drink alcohol and live consciously. Remember, there is life after alcohol, and it's Strive. Strive on, everybody. Much love.